Hey everyone! So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about season 3, episode 2. I have my laptop here with all my notes, so hopefully I'll be a little bit more organized than last episode. Also, I'm gonna make me small and the pictures big, so please let me know if you like that better. I've seen people do it up different ways, and so I'm curious which way you like better. Okay, so we're gonna start with excited last week, like we did last time. So we're gonna do excited, and then negatives, and then end with positives because I always like to end on the bright side. So here we have them coming up on their little journey, and you can kind of see the gap. So I'm just so excited about the Isle Waste. The next picture is actually seeing a little glimpse of the desert, so that's really, really cool. Um, I'm just really excited to see that and everything. So we'll see what happens. The next is Gabriel stuff. I'm super excited about seeing him, seeing how the show's going to do it. It does seem like it's going to be a little different, but we'll talk about that later. And watching for any compulsion signs. You can kind of see in Morgaze's eyes here that she seems a little crazy. So we'll see if there's like signs of compulsion. So I'm really excited about that. Next is the two rivers. I'm just over the moon about this. I'm so excited. It's one of my favorite things and one of my favorite books. So that's why this season was like the one I was looking forward to when this show began. I just needed to get to this point to love the show. I knew seasons 1 and 2 that I wasn't going to be totally sold on the show until like this season because this is such an amazing book. And yeah, I'm just so excited for this book season to see Perrin in the two rivers and hear the slimy white cloaks and everything, and all the buildup of the white cloaks from the other seasons kind of paying off now. So I'm excited for that. And then also just all the stuff with Egwene's mom and with Alana and getting to know Alana a little bit better. So we'll see. We'll see. Very, very excited for Tel'aran'rhiod, like actually learning more about it and seeing the wise ones. I'm very, very excited for the wise ones. They're so much fun in the books. I love their attitude. I love Melaine and her little story. I love Bear and Amis. So hopefully I'm saying those right. So yeah, just very, very excited. I love seeing them in the dream first and then going to the waste and then seeing them there. That's like very book accurate. So I just love it. I'm so excited. And I love that she has the spears in the dream world. I didn't notice that before. So so that's all for my excited. Obviously, I'm excited for everything, but those are my ones that I highlighted this time. Next, we're gonna do some negatives. So this is the part I don't like. I don't like being negative at all. So let's get through the negatives nice and quick so that we can get to the positives. The first one is just kind of a silly one, and I must be the only one who thinks this because I loved the intro sequence where like the weaves were weaving in and out on the loom and you saw the different colors of the ajas, and I loved that music for that intro and I miss it, and I don't know why. It's just me. Why am I the only one who liked that? Because I love that song. I even use it as like an alarm now or a ringtone. And so it's just really weird that did no one else like it? Am I the only one who liked it? So they just took it away, and I'm so sad. Bring it back. It was so cool. So the second thing that really bugged me, and maybe I am completely thinking of this wrong. Why would Elaine know Gabriel so well? Correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, I'm a newbie. I'm only read these books through once. I read a couple of them more than once, but I've only read Shadow Rising once. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Gabriel is, spoilers, Ravine, but Ravine wasn't let out of his prison until after, probably after Eye of the World, right? Which is like season 1. So in the show, he was let out between 1 and 2 when Lanfear was let out. So then, after he's let out, then he replaces Brynn with Queen Morghese, and he becomes her lover. So why would Elaine know Gabriel? And they talk in this scene, they talk very familiar. Like, not just like they've met, but like very, very familiar. And they talk about like, we do this, we drink together, blah, blah, blah. So like, that doesn't make sense to me, because if he was just let out, like, are they going to change it from the books and like Ravine is just going to be someone different compulsing Gabriel? So that's my question. Maybe I'm missing something super obvious. Maybe I'm wrong. But to me, it's like Gabriel can't have been around this long to like have known Elaine. So maybe I'm wrong. Obviously, they're doing it for drama, but it just seems like a contradiction to me. Next thing, I'm really upset about like the dagger and how anticlimactic it was. And it's obviously because of like the loss of actor and everything. But I think they could make it more clear, like, why is Matt just suddenly okay? Did I miss something? Maybe I forgot in season 2 or something. But, like, was he healed at all? Maybe I just forgot. Sorry if I didn't. But yeah, this scene was annoying because it's like we could have seen the huge healing. So maybe I'm forgetting. The next thing is Swan hiding the huge battle from Elida and from Morghese. So I didn't actually notice this until my mom pointed it out, but she's totally right. This makes no sense. It would make sense for them to hide just the Falma stuff, but for them to hide like an entire Aes Sedai versus Aes Sedai battle where you could see throughout the entire of Tar Valon that there was a battle going on in the tower, and they were in the streets fighting, so random normal people saw them and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't make sense that Elida couldn't just question some people and find out really easily. So that doesn't make sense to me, that it's like all of this, she could see the damage in the hall, and she's like talking with Morghese, like, they're not telling me anything, and it's just like, how did she not find out easier? So that one doesn't really make sense to me. Again, maybe I'm missing something. All right, next one. This flippin' scene in the Warders courtyard, and I'm sorry I didn't get a better picture of them fighting. Yes, it was cool, but the whole time I was like, when's Matt gonna fight them? Where's Matt's quarterstaff? This is really annoying. And then it didn't happen. Stop teasing me stuff and give me the actual fight. If you don't give me the actual fight, I'm gonna be really mad. So I was mad that it was not in this season. Sorry for the sirens. I was so mad that it wasn't in this episode because they teased us with it, and it was in the trailers, and people were like, are these quarterstaffs here on this rack? And they weren't, they were swords. And it's like, when is this gonna happen? Goodness, that's loud. Sorry. Just gonna, yeah. Anyway, so like, this annoyed me that it wasn't. And then it like went even further. So like, not only did that annoy me, and like, Matt's joking, whatever, I'm not into that, you know I'm not, but then it went even further. So like, yes, the novices and the accepted are like all flirty, and they love seeing them without their shirts on. That's book accurate, I get it. I even get Gawain sleeping around with them, I get that as well. because he hasn't really met Egwene yet. So that's fine. I don't mind that. My big pet peeve is Galad also sleeping around. Galad is a goody two shoes, never does anything wrong, never, like, always, like, black and white, very obvious code. I don't think he would be sleeping around. That really bothered me. I think Gawain would sleep around, and Galad would just, like, ignore the flirty girls. Like, I think Galad would be so above that. So it really bothered me. I think that is so against his character. I think Galad should be a prude. Like, a real prude. Like, he's like, why are you talking to me? Like, above it all. You know what I mean? Like, he becomes a White Cloak. Spoilers. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that really bothered me. Like, cute scene, but, like, it should have just been Gawain. Like, Galad should not be like this. Ugh, it bothers me. I'm sorry for ranting, but, like, can't you see why, like, that's not Galad? I don't think that's, like, Galad to do. Maybe I'm wrong. Whatever. But I think that one is the one that annoys me the most because I got very passionate all of a sudden. Sorry. The next one is Moraine just being slimy. After I thought about it a bit while I was taking my notes, I do get it. It's like book accurate, but like maybe I was thinking more of book 5 Moraine. So that's why I put spoilers to book 5, also the Galad thing. But book 5 Moraine like gets it finally, and she's like, maybe I should stop manipulating him and like actually try to be his advisor, like out in the open. And so maybe I'm not thinking of it right. Maybe it was pretty book accurate that she's being like slimy and like manipulative, but it just like, I don't know why I haven't really liked Moraine recently. And I really like feel bad about that because I love Rosamund Pike. I love Rosamund Pike. Like, she's in my favorite movie of all time, which is Sense and Sensibility. Like, I love listening to her audiobooks. I haven't really gotten into the Wheel of Time audiobooks just because it feels weird to own both. But she does all of Jane Austen's like major works audiobook, and she's very good. And I love her as an actress. But I don't think I've really liked Moraine yet at all in any of these. Maybe at the very beginning, but like, what's wrong with me? Like, where's the disconnect? I don't understand. So hopefully that'll change. So maybe it's book accurate. Maybe I'm just pivoting over nothing. All right, pivoting over nothing. Okay. Next, finally, we get to gush a little. I would love to gush, thank you, after being annoyed. Let's do the positives. So my first positive is just the cold open again. They're just masters of these cold opens. I don't think there's been a cold open that I haven't liked. Elida crowning Queen Morgase and Queen Morgase doing all the Days de Mar, Game of Houses stuff was just really great, and oh, I just really, really liked it a lot. So I'm gonna gush a lot about her. Swan making them wait outside the door was just like great comedy. It was really good. I love her face. And Gabriel's like, what's going on? I just really, really liked that at all. Great job, Swan. Great job, Swan. And then just Elida's actress. She was very, very good in that. I love her voice, just like that deep, schemy kind of voice. I just loved it so much. And I'm so excited to see later book stuff with Elida. And with this actress doing it, I think that she's going to be so good. And I'm just very excited. I didn't know about her look when I saw the casting, but that's because I didn't like see her move and see her talk or hear her talk, and I just think she's perfect. I'm so excited now about her. So that was just great. Next, it's just a funny thing. I'm so excited they skipped the stupid drama about between Fael and Perrin going through the ways. And obviously it's because we haven't met Fail yet. But like, I'm so glad that when they did this show, they were like, by the way, we're not doing that. Because that's like my number one, please don't be accurate in this way. Please do not follow the books just in this one way. Because later I like Fail. And that's like her lowest point in all of the books, is this stupid, manipulating, loyal in the Stone of Tear. I hated it so much. I hated Fail like so much because of that for so long, but now she's good. Now she's great. So yeah, so that was like my number one, please don't follow the books just for this one little scene. Please don't do that scene. So hopefully they won't. I don't know how they could do it anymore, but hopefully they don't do it. So thank you for not doing it. The waves are so cool looking, by the way, but you've already seen them, so. Next is just a little funny thing. I love this awkward, like, Galad saying hi to his sister, and Elaine's like, why are you touching me? Like, it was so awkward, and it was like, this is perfect. Good job. Just this whole scene was really, really great. Other than the ravine stuff that I talked about before, Gawain just like chilling and saying hi to his sister, and Galad being annoying, like, it was just like perfect little family. I liked it a lot. Oh yes, this is great. Just I think the word is dichotomy between Morgaze being like badass queen and great mom, like back and forth. It was just really great. So she was like, badass queen, no, you're coming back with me, you're not staying in this tower, I'm gonna keep you safe. And like her like this caressing Elaine's face, and her hanging out with Elaine and like talking about their quarters was just very, very cute. I really, really liked just this dichotomy, and her like grabbing her kids on her coronation day but then slaughtering people. It's just like, dang girl. Oh my goodness. So I just really liked that, and again, the actress did an amazing job. Very, very good. Next, Avienda. I love Avienda. Oh wait, no, that's not this time. I'm sorry. I'm going out of order already. The next one is helicopter shots. So all the scenery, just of these gorgeous European mountainscapes, both with Rand and Avi and that scene, and also with Perrin and the Two Rivers. Those mountains, you can tell they're different mountains. You can tell that they're beautiful. Oh, I just love these kind of things, these wide shots. Oh, so beautiful. I can't get over it. Now let's talk about, oh wait, it's not even yet. Oh my goodness. I should read my notes better. See, I said I was going to be more organized. I loved that torturing Egwene in her dreams was actually Lanfear. That's actually Lanfear-ish. I hated her last episode. Now I can say I like Lanfear again. That she's actually Rena torturing Egwene in her sleep. It's just so slimy and wonderful and very book accurate there. And I just love that like everyone's Lanfear. It was great. It was very, very great. Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm going so far. Did I miss Avienda? See, I was supposed to do that already. I'm sorry. I loved Avienda in this scene here. Just her quoting the prophecies of the Karakarn in just like this blunt like manner. Can't talk anymore. It's kind of a long episode. Sorry. That she's just like, oh yeah, your prophecies are so wishy-washy. Our prophecy says he's gonna kill almost all of us. It's just like, yeah, we're badass, in case you were wondering. So I just really liked Avienda, and I liked her not liking Rand, practicing with the sword. That was great. So that whole thing was great. And yeah, that one was out of order. Sorry about that. Matt, I loved Matt and Swan. That conversation's very book accurate. So that was great to see that one. Giving her the horn and everything. I thought he might have given it away too easy, but she kind of manipulated him out of it, which was great. Swan is can be nice and manipulative. So that was very, very accurate to the books. I really liked that scene. All right, and then finally, the last one was just like slipped in there at the end. Oh my goodness, like Rand talking about channeling Sidene, Sidene, and Moraine's like, oh, I know, and then he like, no, it's different because Sidene is tainted, so it's like gross and you don't understand. And it was just such a great conversation, and him just saying like, it fills my stomach with filth. Like, oh my gosh, like you get a gnaw in your stomach, you know what I mean? So it was a great conversation. So that part of it, like as soon as Rand started explaining, I was like, yeah, Moraine doesn't get it. Like even though she says she gets it, she does not get it. So I absolutely loved that part of the episode. And that was pretty much the end. It ending with, I think it's Amise or is it Bear? I'm not sure which one she's gonna be. Just quoting the Carcarn prophecy at them, and then it's like the end of the episode. That was just like very, very good. I think I'm going to say that this was my favorite of the two. I think this one I liked slightly better. Part of it wasn't all gross and dark. This video is going to be easier to make because I can actually see the pictures. I'm very excited to see where the season is going to go and everything. So thank you so much for watching. It was great. It was a little long, but I think I'm really excited to do episode 3. See that soon.